What's good, family? How is everybody doing? You know who it is. It's your girl, Yaya. Thank you for tapping in with me one more again with me. All right, family, we're going to get into this beautiful energy that seems to be coming out here. Okay, we're going to walk through Divine Feminine. Yep. We're going to walk through. I'm going to put her on right here because I feel like this is about to be a beautiful reading about the divine feminine energy that someone is activating, stepping in, healing, all of that good stuff. Yeah, somebody's divine feminine energy is really coming through and bringing them. Oh, I love this. I can't even get the other four cards out. Hold on, spirit. Okay, hold on. Okay, so we have purification. All right, we have purification. We have breaking illusions. Breaking illusions. We have silence. Silence. And wisdom. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right. Off rip, somebody is been going through a beautiful purification process. Their emotions, the waters of their heart, their emotional body is being purified from all of the sediment, from all of the hard stone and rock, these illusions of the mind, okay? Allowing the mind to communicate contrary to what is really at the center of the heart space. Somebody is tapping into receiving the keys to wisdom, okay? Somebody is receiving the keys to the ancient wisdom that is always been lying within them. All right. So this is about divine feminine energy. Okay. Through self growth and self focus, through soul finding and self care and nourishment, there is a peace that is coming in. All right. There is a peace that is coming in that is breaking through. All right, family. Let's get into this energy. I hope everybody's doing well. I'm doing great. Okay. Clarify purification spirit. Purification. 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 We have thinking. Missing you, craving, desiring. So somebody is thinking with their heart. Somebody is beginning to allow the mind of the heart to lead them. Okay, to lead them. Um, your desires are changing. What you desire is changing. Allowing the mind of the heart to think for you. Clarify. We have breaking point, final straw, overwhelmed, limit. So, where you may have been limiting your heart, not allowing your heart to feel, not being able to feel because of this hardness, right? This hardness. There's a breaking point in the heart of someone in the collective. Remember that these messages can be past, present, or future energies, and energy can change at the drop of a dime. Okay, so take it how it reverberates for you at this time. Okay, all right, clarify breaking illusions, conflicted decisions, hot and cold, multiple choices. Mm-hmm. Decisions, and it landed over here with the heart. So there is a breaking down of someone's heart here. There is a beautiful removing the conflict, removing what is conflicting and not allowing the waters of the heart, of your emotions, of your feelings to really flow, right? So someone's tapping into this flow state. Clarify. We have exhaustion, depleted, drained, long journey. It has been a process to break down these illusions, to allow the constructs of the mind that creates this mask that we sometimes wear, right? These self definitions, the self perceptions that we sometimes wear that don't honor who we really are at the heart of us, okay? So someone has reached the point of the breakdown, the tower moment. Okay, someone's reached the point where they no longer want to hide behind the mask. Okay, the mask of themselves. They no longer want to hide behind that. They want to honor their feelings. Yes, I love it. I love it. Clarify silence. This is the key. The keys to peace. The keys to peace. The keys to balance. The keys to harmony. Yup. If you have been following and watching um this channel for some time, y'all know my message. Y'all know my foundation and what I share with you guys. The divine feminine energy is really bringing in peace for many of us. Okay, balance and harmony, justice. Taking the divine masculine or our masculine aspect, our childlike masculine self, right, and surrendering that self to the mother that is in our hearts. Okay, the mother which is sitting at the throne of our hearts. All right, clarify peace. We have chasing, pursuit, toxicity, resilience. The key to finding, to pursuing this harmony, to pursuing this peace. Someone recognized that the key to peace is to make peace with the heart, to go deeper, to get out of the shallow, okay? To get out of the shallow, to go deeper, to go deeper into their heart, into their feelings, pursuing peace. In pursuit of peace, you have to come out of the shallow depths of the heart space. You have to go deeper into the heart, okay? And to do that, to go deeper into the heart, requires a removal of your mask, a removal of your illusion, the illusion, becoming exhausted with the conflict of trying to uphold the illusion of who you think you are or who you want people to think you are. The illusion of trying to conform to what they want you to be and then conforming yourself to the idea they have of you. To go deeper into the heart, to pursue peace, you have to stop with the pretending. You have to let your mask drop. Okay? You have to let your mask drop. I love that. Thank you, Spirit. All right? Because the mask doesn't honor you. When we wear our mask, we don't allow ourselves to be seen for the truly beautiful person that we are. And we should be seen for that because it's truly beautiful and unique. You know what I mean? And unique. Clarify wisdom. Fantasy. Daydreaming, imagining, fantasizing. Okay? Fantasy. Let's give me one more. The wisdom of the daydream. This is giving me the wisdom of reality, the wisdom of your reality, mastering your reality, retrieving ancient wisdom to help you complicate reality, decode your reality, your daydream. Tell me more. Curse, hex, witchcraft, negative mind. This is breaking. This is kind of like an integration, because with the daydream, I get light. I get the light of yourself, the light of your masculine. With the curse, the negative mind, I'm really getting more so the shadow aspect, right? The shadow aspect where much of the karma lies. Okay, much of the karma lies there. Okay, so if you want to look at karma as the curse or the shadow aspect that is playing out in the subconscious, the negative mind, the dark mind, the subconscious mind, someone is learning and seeing the wisdom between their light and their shadow. And when you do that, this is why I say if you want to see it that way, because the way we think of what a curse is, that's not necessarily what's taking place in the shadow. And so for someone, you're starting to see the wisdom between the light and the shadow. So you may have felt like you were under a curse, okay? Because a lot of times shadow work can feel that way. And sometimes there are hexes and witchcraft being, sent towards you. But a lot of times it is really just you working through the shadow. When you work through the shadow, it kind of brings in a beautiful chaos. Doesn't feel beautiful, but as you start integrating that shadow, as you allow that shadow to move into the daydream, okay, by allowing your heart to speak first, your heart to lead you, then that shadow and the integration into the light becomes a beautiful ecstasy. Gratitude, spirit. Gratitude. I love this reading on a good Sunday morning. Yes. I love it. Just turns me on. Okay. It's just, I ain't lying to you, though. It just turns me on. It does my heart good, to come on and tap into this kind of energy, to see that there are certain ones, maybe most of the collective, that is actually truly doing the work and not just going at their spirituality from theory, from intellect, from jargon, from trends, but actually doing the work. When you integrate your daydream with your shadow aspect, you create a beautiful ecstasy. This is the heaven that lies in the heart that I was speaking of in another reading. Okay? This ecstasy of self growth, self focus, and finding the soul. Finding the soul. I would not be surprised if the soulmate card came out here. Tell us more. Shattered, heartbroken, destroyed. This is allowing the heart to open up. Okay? This is allowing the heart to open up, allowing yourself to go in and see where it is broken, where it may have been shattered in the past, and bringing healing to that brokenness. Shock, turmoil, trouble, unexpected. Why am I hearing, let me say it right, defibrillation? Like, when they put the things on you, you know, like someone's going through this defibrillation process where the heart is being re-electrified. The heart is receiving the pulse. The pulse is getting stronger. Your pulse is getting stronger. Your heart pulse, your frequency at your heart chakra is getting stronger. I love it. Tell us more. There was a shock perspective, and that is changing your perspective. Slap that down like I'm playing spades. You know what I mean? Like I'm playing spades. You feel me? Clarify perspective. Better off. Happiness. It's clearing up the crown. It's clearing up the crown. It's giving you a new perspective. The divine feminine, I mean, I was just sitting in here before I push record, just, you know, communing with her. And it's such a beautiful, powerful, fierce energy when you tap into your divine feminine aspect, when you get to know her intimately, when you get to know her deeply, right? Clear. Here's the karma, past life karma. Yes, yes. Past life karma. This is this shadow energy. Okay, somebody is clearing up the karma from their past life. That maybe they resisted in a past life or in this lifetime in the past. There was a resistance, because there's consequences, there's cause and effects, there's debts that we pay in the shadow, there's things we have to correct, right? So there could have been some resistance, but I feel like someone recognized to continue to resist clearing up that karmic debt was a mistake, or is a mistake, to continue in avoiding the healing of the heart, to continue to allow yourself to be distracted and not listen to your intuition is a mistake. I love it. I love it. So there was an inner knowing. There was an inner knowing that something needed to change, that you had to draw a line, okay? You had to say enough to the heart, to the storms, okay, to the turmoil, to the unstable, affected, the things that were affecting you and putting your heart in this broken energy. So the soulmates didn't show up, but the twin flame did, which is the same energy. This is you balancing your divine masculine and divine feminine and bringing them back into harmony, looking at how they mirror each other, seeing the reflection. Okay. Tell me some more. Tell me some more. Withdraw. Yep. Withdraw. Single, lonely, solitary. So going further into the deep by withdrawing from the shallow, withdrawing from the mask, withdrawing from the pretending, going deeper. If you have to go alone, which most of the times you do, all of the time, really, you do. Even with people around you, it is a solitary process and a solitary journey to pursue peace, to pursue the keys to your peace, right? Because what brings you peace may not bring another peace. Okay? This is why the wisdom that we recover um is so powerful, because once we recover that wisdom, then we're able to share it in a way that is uniquely our own, but also helps people to tap into their heart space, clearing up the obscurity, right? The mysteries. Tell us more, Spirit. Boundaries. No, drawing the line, enough. Yep. So with you withdrew, you may be in a season of solitariness, okay, hermit mode. You may be coming out of that, or you may still be in it. Both is beautiful, okay. So there's not a right or a wrong there. Um, but yeah, clarify the ecstasy and the wisdom with this fantasy. Give us more on this ecstasy, the wisdom. Clouded judgment, illusions, unbalanced, distorted. Return. Second chance, opportunity, making amends. So where your judgment was clouded before, right? You're returning back to. You're returning back to balance, coming from unbalance, coming from a distorted perception, an illusionary perception. You're returning back to this paradise energy through the wisdom of integrating your day and your night. Mm. Beginnings. So you're receiving this new direction, you're receiving this new beginning, you're beginning to return, you're beginning to integrate this shadow aspect. This is going to give you a new beginning, a second chance. Here, reconciliation, making amends, opportunity. Okay, let's get another deck. Let's get another deck. Where you want me to go? Where do you want me to go? Okay, let's see. You want me to go there? Here? Okay. Okie dokie. We have key on the split of the deck. We have the key showing up, new opportunities and connections, opening, assess, finding a solution, brainstorm new ideas, and seek advice. I'm going to take it out because why not? Since we already have a key out here. So there is a someone is opening up, unlocking that cage, that entrapment, that the unmothered masculine. Ooh, I'm gonna have to write that down. The unmothered masculine. Instead of calling it toxic masculinity, I just might start calling it the unmothered masculine. Okay? The unmothered masculine. Okay? And that entrapment that comes with that energy. Someone is unlocking themselves, bringing themselves out of that. Of course, male or female gender is not an issue here. Practice mindfulness, be present in the moment, and gain insight. So, someone is really, really using the key of mindfulness, meditation, solitariness, okay, being in hermit mode, locking in to unlock it, locking in to unlock it. Tell me more, Spirit. Let me show you this card. Focusing on now. Let it be. Embrace the journey with openness. I love this. Trusting in the universe to lead you toward your greatest fulfillment. Embracing the journey with openness. Tell us more. We have the weapons here. So this is a mind. This is thoughts. This is the thoughts. It says reconciliation, think things through, be careful of risky investments, people, gather info about surroundings and people. I feel like someone is really locking into um their masculine energy as far as the logic and reasoning, the way they think, how they think, why they think, what is playing out in the thoughts. Okay, but you're allowing your feminine aspect to mother that aspect of yourself. All right, that aspect of yourself. Tell us more, Spirit. Rain. Depression, questioning your abilities, need to forgive someone who hurt you, not facing your problems, running away. So you've been giving a lot of thought to what it is possibly that you have been running away from. Okay, what it is that has been playing out in the unmothered masculine. Look, remote control. What has been playing out? What has been on autopilot? Okay, what has been on autopilot? Who has the remote control to your reality? Is it you? Are you in control through surrender? Or is there other things, outside sources, outside stimulus? Is there other opinions and judgments and worldly constructs that is controlling what you think about you, what you think about your reality? There's a rebirth here. Someone is taking their power back, okay? Taking the wheel, selective about selective, able to control and manipulate outcomes, multiple choices and options, stimulation. Yeah, questioning What stimulates, what's triggering, what's being triggered, where is it being triggered from, who is triggering me, what do I need to do with that? Okay. Mm-hmm. Allowing the mother to lead you. Tell us more. Gold, hiding yourself from others, greed and temptation, scandals, stinginess, squander, and spend thrift. Because allowing someone or something else to control and have you on autopilot in these karmic patterns is to devalue yourself. Again, going back to what I was saying about when we don't show up in the truth of our authenticity, right? When we don't show up as our authentic selves, we hide our value and our beauty from ourselves first and then subsequently from the world. Okay? So hiding yourself from others, okay? um Also, someone is seeing what is been stimulating or triggering them and who it is that has been overly accessing their energy. Okay, so this is giving hermit mode, this is giving quiet contemplation, really looking at the people, the thoughts, the self-perceptions, everything that's playing out in the unmothered masculine that needs to be rectified or needs to be nurtured or needs to be healed or needs to have a tower moment as the divine feminine comes in and reveals because when you allow her to come in, she nurtures aspects of yourself you didn't know you need nurturing, and that's how the revelation happens. That's how she reveals it to you, by bringing in a nurturing energy to you within you, and it illuminates what you didn't know you needed nurturing in. This is why she is so important. Okay, she is so important. Tell us more, spirit. Chef, artistic, self expressive, nurturing, come through, spontaneous nurturing, entertaining, passionate. She is the natural leader, the influencer, and the persuader of your healing. She is the chef, okay? I said before in a Sacred Empowerments, maybe about a year ago, maybe a year and a half ago, that contrary to popular belief, without having to split hairs about whether the supreme creator is a he or a she, we understand that they are both embodiments of the feminine and the masculine. The important thing is knowing what they do, because if you don't know what their role is, then you will be missing the mark. Okay? You can't have a supreme he without a supreme she. If you have a supreme he without a supreme she, then you're not tapped into the true father. You're dealing with an entity. You're dealing with a worldly created entity. You can call it God if you want to. It doesn't matter. You're dealing with an entity. If you have no concept of the feminine, then you are not really tapped in to the mother's masculine side, because she has to reveal that. She has to cook that up. She has to present that to you. She has to prepare that and prepare you for it. This is why she is so important. We don't have to argue. We don't have to debate as to whether the supreme, okay, whether you want to call it God or not, whatever, the creator, the divine, is masculine or feminine. We don't have to debate that no more. But what I'm saying is that we do need to disclose their individual roles so people will know what they're doing and who they're working with. And when they have this issue, do I go to the father? And when I have this issue, do I go to the mother? Because they do different things. And when you have both, then all of your needs are met, whether it is in your physical or in your inner world. But when you're missing one, then you're missing the other, because they don't defy each other. So anything that you're connected to that you deem as God, that doesn't have or doesn't want, or you are not allowed to, consciously or subconsciously, to honor the feminine, then you need to question whether that's the supreme or not. I'm just going to go on and tell you. Okay, tell us some more, Spirit. We have worth the effort, embraces challenges as possibilities for growth. Knowing your dedication will lead to rewarding. Knowing who you are dedicated to. Knowing what about yourself you should be dedicating to the various aspects of the Supreme Creator, Mother and Father. The dedication. You have to know who to dedicate that to, that particular thing. Okay? When you dedicate yourself to your divine feminine and you work through the inner world, her counterpart, which is the divine masculine, which is the father, falls in line, because the masculine falls in line. It always falls in line. It's never going to not fall in line. So again, anything that you are dedicated to that doesn't honor your feminine aspect, male or female, any deity, any spirit, any daemon, any angelic energy, any natural energy, whatever, if it does not push you into your feminine energy, then you need to question what that is. And I'm going to leave it at that. We have Neptune. Youthful illusions. Yes, abstract thoughts. Be reactive and proactive in problem solving. Think outside the box. Gut instincts. Fluid. Dedicating yourself to your heart. Dedicating yourself to the fluid. Dedicating yourself to your womb. Your feelings. Somebody is doing this, has done this, is in the process of doing this, and is going to bring you to this beautiful ecstasy. Tell us more, Spirit. We have snow. Jealousy, sadness, secrecy, cold, death, negative emotions, isolation, loneliness, withdrawn. Yes, it does come with having to withdraw. And it also is going to cause some people around you to go cold on you. That's supposed to happen. So if that's happening, embrace it, because you're being divinely guided. You are now moving out of that worldly hierophant energy, and you're flipping those constructs on their backs, right? You're pulling down the veil, the cloak that has been placed over the consciousness. And by tearing down that veil, you're now moving out of just this unconscious consciousness, this sheeple energy. You're now being divinely guided. Stay aligned with your highest dream, which is your highest reality and ideals. And you're finding success by allowing the divine to guide you through this solitary time, through this hermit mode, and through having to experience possibly people around you icing you out. Okay? That's supposed to happen. This is what it means to be a Gnostic. This is what it means to be a sage. This is what it means to be a shaman, an oracle. You receive the information from within you. So whoever that, all that outside noise and chatter, and I don't know what you you don't even need that anymore, because this is what it means to be deity. It's what it means to be divine. Okay? Individualization. Finding you, know thyself. This is what this means. And the feminine energy leads that process. That process. The feminine energy leads that process. Okay? Time. Time. You're escaping the construct of time. Okay? You're escaping the construct of time. Yeah. So again, I am seeing here with the snuff candle, victim of rumors of gossip, challenges on spiritual journey, future, sick, the damage control. Nonsense. Just stay locked in. I ain't even gonna address it. I already know because I know I've been through it. Just stay locked in, okay? People may be questioning your sense of balance, or they may be questioning the decisions you're making or the way you're showing up or not showing up for yourself or for them, but it's all divinely guided. Okay, so what looks to them as if you are disconnecting or disdrawn or distant or disassociated, what looks to them as if you are unraveling, what looks to them like you're not showing up for you is the exact opposite. It is you showing up for you in the best way possible. Okay, let's see. Let's get another deck. Where you want me to go? Go here. I like this deck. This Inner Worlds deck. I love it. Yes, and I did. I don't think I got a chance to respond, but someone had left in the comments that the artwork on this deck is called Surrealism. Right, right, right. Yup, it sure is. I was like, yes, that's it. That's it. Okay, bet. So I just wanted you to know if you happen to see this video and you were the one that left that message under that other reading. I did see that and you did help me to remember what it's called. Cause I was struggling that day. I couldn't remember. Alright, fam, let's see what's going on, beautiful souls. See what's going on. Alright, spirit. What else? What else does this soul need to know? We have Phantasm Garden, subconscious exploration, surreal beauty, hidden connections, intuition, creativity, unexpected growth, inner landscape, non rational, non rational wisdom. See, this is what I'm talking about. That's what you're tapping into, okay? And for those who don't have the non rational wisdom, all they see is non rational. They don't see the wisdom behind it. Okay, because they just don't see it because they still live by what is rational, what is boring, because everybody thinks the same. If no, this reality. I'ma speak for me. This reality is hella boring, and it was boring up until I came to know myself, and I struggled for many many years, 40 of them to be exact. Okay, 40 of them. I struggled. Give or take 40 because I had to come into consciousness of self, because when you a baby or infant, you don't know. You're not you all you know is you need to be fed. Okay, so I need some titty and get this diaper off of me. That's all you know. But when you start coming into yourself, right, from that point up until 40 years old, it was like this shit is whack for me. For me, was I productive? Yes. Did I create things? Of course, but it was still boring. And there was a lot of ups and downs. And there was a lot of complaining. And there was depression. And there was like, I don't want to, right? But when I really began to take on the task of knowing myself, and after coming into the knowledge of self, it's gotten better. It's gotten better because it's about me. It's about my inner world and me bringing the beauty of me into my reality, not letting society, culture, religion, family, whoever, whatever dictate to me the way I should show up. But showing up as I feel led to, showing up in a way that's authentic to me, then it became pretty cool. All right? Became pretty cool. So you're exploring the surreal beauty, the unique beauty that is within you. You're discovering it. All right? You're discovering it. And that seems unrational, non rational to some people who haven't done it. Okay? You know, you don't even have to take it personal. It just is what it is. All right? It don't take no slack off my back. You know what I mean? You don't butter my biscuit. You know? So just let it be, because we all have our divine timings as to when we start tapping into this. Okay, we start coming into the knowledge of self. Some people won't get it this lifetime, and that's okay. Tell us more, spirit. The grinning mask. Skinning and grinning. This is the first time this card has come out. It's cute. Just skinning and grinning, child. Persona, outward expression, inner versus outer reality, resilience, detachment, self presentation, hidden feelings, role playing. The face you show the world tells a story. What tale does your mask narrate, and what truth lies just beneath it? So, someone is absolutely letting the mask crumble in a way that is productive for you. Productive for you, in a way that benefits you, in a way that honors you. If you're going to show up in the world, you might as well show up as you. You might as well. Okay? Solitary revere. I'm going to just say revere. I don't know. I never seen it spelt that way. I wouldn't be able to tell you. Solitude, introspection, revere, quiet reflection, processing thoughts slash feelings, inner stillness, personal space, simple pleasures. Under your inner light, solitude becomes a sanctuary. Sit quietly, reflect gently. Your own company holds profound wisdom. I'm not going to cry. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. All right. What do we have? Basking within, inner warmth, peace, contentment, receiving nourishment, relaxation, being present, inner light, allowing joy, restorative energy. Turn your face towards your inner sun. Simply be and allow its warmth to fill you. Somebody is turned within. Definitely turned within. Everyday mythic. Everyday mythic. Integration. There it is. Integration, authenticity, self acceptance, natural embodiment, quiet confidence, uniqueness in daily life, blending extraordinary with ordinary. Your unique magic isn't reserved for grand stages, it lives comfortably within your everyday skin. Ooh, loving the skin I'm in, honey. I love that. So somebody is absolutely um showing up now to themselves, for themselves, as themselves. I love it. Oh, I love it. So whoever you are, job well done. Okay? Job well done. All right. Um this has been the reading. This was beautiful. Yay. This was beautiful. Okay. Thank you so much for tapping in to whoever this message reverberated with. Please leave me a comment. Let me know how it reverberated with you. Hit the like button, everybody. Hype it up, share it. Okay, push it out into the algorithm for so others may discover it and hear the message as well. I love you guys, to my Soul Tribe Starseed family, my subscribers, my viewers, all of that. I love you guys so much. If you have not subscribed, welcome, welcome, welcome. Come on in, subscribe if you would like to be a part of the family. All right, it's all love here. Okay. And join the membership as well if you would like to. If you have not, if you need a personal reading, my information is down in the description. You can jump over to the website through the link there and book your reading. All right. All right, family. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.